Okay, this is the Nantahala Forest Recreation Area. Welcome to Nantahala Community, land of the noonday sun. I don't know what that means, but that's okay too. Anyway, you can see some infrastructure coming up and down the mountain. Lots of power lines. There's a big substation for the dam upstream here. There's a big lake up here, and I'm sure they're pulling water off of that. Some more areas for people put in the Nantahala. Put in this little branch of it, I guess, and then jump into the Nantahala proper. There you go, give you some idea of some of this. Believe me, the rest of the road is not like this. It just starts out this way. This road's got everything on it. You know, it's just amazing. Got a little, I didn't see that walking bridge over there. It's interesting. And this road will cross this river, I don't know how many times up here. Really cool little bridges. A lot of fishing up here. Not much rafting. This part of the river is pretty narrow, pretty really more for fishing and just enjoying yourself beside the water. As you can see, that's not really big, but really nice. Oh, tree tunnel here. Oh, look at that, riding in the shade. A few homes down here. Not an awful lot on this end of it, but there some are off this road. As we go farther up, there are plenty off of it. This goes all the way into Franklin. We've done it many times. I've got several videos on it. I just thought I'd video it today. You see the roads are wet. Like I said, it just rained earlier today, and Susan and I are just late, getting to be about, well, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we just wanted to go for a ride. We're not going to go for a long ride. We're going to ride up here a little ways. There's a nice little waterfall. I'll get off and shoot a little bit of video of that maybe, and maybe we'll take a little break. But we're old. We're not iron butt people. We don't ride for great distances. We like to ride somewhere, stop, get off, and enjoy ourselves. Ride somewhere else. I mean, why not? We're retired, or is it retired? I don't know what it is. Anyway, I like to say we're retired. Seems like we have so much going on, though. I wanted you to keep a good friend of mine. His name's Bob. He's a guy I met when I came down here to Atlanta when I got up with Susan about 10 years ago. And his wife Linda, real sweet. She's known Susan for a long, long time. Well, Bob's health is not great. And it's getting to the point where he really shouldn't be left alone for great periods of time by himself. And so I've been going over there once or twice a week when Linda goes to work to hang out with him. He turns out he really likes old westerns, and so we'll put on YouTube. There's all kinds of western channels and all westerns all the time, and I mean Randolph Scott and Gary Cooper, and oh man, all of them. Glenn Ford, and they have the John Wayne and the Eastwood movies and all that, the newer ones. But I'm talking about the old ones. I'm talking about some of them. Some of these are in black and white, and they're great. I mean, it's just if you've never watched what I'll call a real movie made back then, you haven't seen anything. There's no cussing. There's surprisingly little blood. Not that much violence other than somebody getting shot most of the time. But is it family friendly? Well, not if people getting shot bothers you, but it's really not bad at all. And here we go. It's a nice area. But anyway, keep Bob. If you would keep Bob in your prayers for me. He needs some prayers right about now. How about that, huh? In the gorge. That's sheer. That is straight up right there. All right, she's gone off and left me. Let me see. I knew it'd happen sometime. Let's go up here and see if we can find this waterfall. I want to come set up my camera here. Well, maybe take a day this trip. Just come up here and hang out on the river here, bring a lunch and hang out and just shoot lots of video of the rushing water and the beautiful scenery. said, you won't see any. Even if you see a kayaker on this, they're a brave kayaker, because they'll be carrying that kayak a lot. There's not a lot of water's not really very deep at all here. Some spots right there he could probably run a little bit, but he's going to be dragging bottom everywhere. He's going to be riding over rocks the whole time. But nice and moist down through here. It is not raining at the moment. He said it rained pretty hard earlier. Got everything nice and cool, and I got on my regular riding jacket. Didn't keep the lining in it, but I got my riding jacket on, and it's just perfect through here. I don't have a temperature gauge built into my instrument cluster. It'd be nice if I did, but it tells me the stuff I really have to know. I had a little clip-on thermometer one time on my handlebars. It was old school, you know, it wasn't digital. And I still have it somewhere, but it's chrome. It'd look out of place here. I got it for the V-Star. And I think it's 2 bars are bigger on the V-Star anyway. So. But sometimes it's nice to know what the temp is. Maybe we're going to have some great weather. Looks like temps are going to be in the upper 70s, low 80s for the trip. All in all, except for when we get a little bit of rain, cool things off like this. That'll be perfect. I'll be able to just wear my vest instead of my whole riding jacket. We carry rain gear with us in case it showers a bit. But oh yeah, some beautiful spots around here. The way the sun comes through here. Here's another switchback over the creek, river, whatever you want to call it. They have regulations on fishing here. Certain times of year you can't fish, and unless you're a kid. Children can fish here, and it's all trout. I mean, that's that's why they regulate it. But never have been much of a trout fisherman. But I know there are people that really love to do it. See them coming out of here in their waders and a little basket on their hip, you know, to throw the fish in when they catch them and stuff like that. Really overgrown. I mean, that's what you get into in the summertime. That spring, all that good spring weather, and everything has just grown like crazy. The only bad part about it is it does block the view somewhat, but you know, sometimes you can get over here and see a little bit. I don't know if you can see much of that or not with the guardrails, but let's see. That was a quick pullover for a truck to go by us. But I love how they had to cut this road through here. My dad's business, when he worked for a construction company, Blythe Construction, that was Blythe Brothers back then, and they do roads like this. The state would hire them to do a road like that. Oh, there's the waterfall. Too many people here today for really do much video in here, but it's a nice little spot. That's a good spot to come. I want to come back to that sometime. But as you can see, there are people out sitting on the rocks. I don't know what the other folks were doing. I don't know if they were counting their money or what they were doing. But anyway, I've done a lot of videos of this, so I'll just knock it off here for now. But this is definitely a road. Oh, there's some people on bicycles. Wow, how about that? I wonder where that goes. Might be a tunnel under there. That'd be worth checking out sometime. That'd be cool. Anyway, like I said, I'll knock off, and done plenty of videos on this, so you know this road pretty well. So everybody have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.